Hi guys, if you are interested in learning about how you can earn money by writing reviews online, then this video is for you. Okay guys, so the website that I will be discussing with you today is called Capterra, and on Capterra you earn money by writing different software reviews. They say here, we want to hear from you and so do your peers. Write a review of any software you've used and help others discover software for their business. So if you are somebody that uses a lot of different software, for maybe your personal business or your job, then this can be the ideal website for you to earn some extra money online. They also say a search for software you use. We have over 30,000 to choose from. Now, as you might assume, you will definitely find some type of software that you have used in the past. If I go down a bit here, you can see all the options that are available, like Google Docs, MailChimp, Basecamp. You really have a lot of different options to choose from. They also say here, write a really helpful review. It only takes 5 minutes. So it's not going to be a review that will be very time consuming. You do not have to spend hours upon hours writing a specific review. It will be very quickly, as you might assume. 5 minutes is not a long time. They also say here, get rewarded for your eligible review. Eligible reviews must be published. So that's definitely something that you need to consider. Also, yeah, if I go all the way down, they say to be eligible for a gift card, your review must be approved. For a review to be approved, you must comply with our community guidelines, and your review must pass our validation, quality, and non-duplication process. So I could definitely advise you before you start to write any review here, definitely read through their community guidelines. Okay guys, so here's an example of the form that you need to fill out when you want to do a review. You can see here you can sign in either with your LinkedIn profile or you can enter the information below manually. It's just basic information like your first name, last name, email address, company name, company size, the industry, as well as your job function and job title. And then you just need to explain here, your experience with the different type of software. You can see here they ask you basic questions like how frequently do you use this specific software, but the main thing that you need to consider when you do this is that you need to pick a software that you really did use, otherwise you'd really struggle to answer these questions that they ask you. Okay guys, this next section in the video is really important for you to take note of. They say here tips for writing reviews. Consider these tips for writing a helpful review. Be specific. Instead of just saying that you like the product or service, say why. What features do you love? Use clear examples of specific experiences. The more details, the better. They also say here be readable. Reviews need to be readable for others. Use proper grammar, avoid excessive capitalization or punctuation, and be sure to check your spelling. Obviously, that is a huge point that you need to take note of there, that the different grammar that you use and stuff like that needs to be on point. Another thing here also is be objective. Try to highlight both positives and negatives in your review, even if your experience skews heavily in one direction. Also be recent. The best reviews are those written about current experiences and within a year of engagement. Be relevant. While we provide an open forum, please ensure your review is useful to others. Avoid off topic discussions or personal opinions not relevant to your direct experience using a software or engaging with a service. I also say here be sure to follow these guidelines when leaving a review. You need to be yourself. Don't post as or pretend to be someone else, and do not say you're associated with a person or organization with which you are not. Use your real name, email address, and company name with us so that we can verify your identity. Be honest, share your real experience with the vendor or provider. Don't try to boost or lower their ratings to game the system. Also, don't review your own product or service or our competitors. We don't allow vendors to review their own products or services or those of their competitors. Also, don't write abusive, hateful, threatening, or harassing content. Avoid personal threats, hate speech, obscenities, or inflammatory language. Also, don't include personal information about yourself or others in your review. Don't post public information that can be used to identify and compromise the privacy of yourself or anyone else. Also, keep your focus on the software or service. Don't promote or disparage other products or vendors in the review. Keep your comments focused on the experience you had with the product or service you are reviewing. Also, here, something to take important note of. Why might my review be rejected or removed? The most common reason a review is not published is the inability to verify identity. So be sure to provide sufficient information or log in using your LinkedIn profile. If we determine a review violates our publishing guidelines, we may not publish the review. So that is also why you should definitely study their community guidelines, as I mentioned earlier, as well as their privacy policy. Okay, guys, so next up here, I would like to discuss with you the payments. And usually you can expect to earn around $10 for writing a review, and you receive your money in the form of gift cards. Now, guys, if I think about earning potential here, let's say you've used like 20 or 30 of these different software, and you write a review for each one of them. And let's say like 20 or 30 of these reviews get approved, then you can definitely expect to earn around $200 to $300, doing this. And the more experience you have with different software, the more reviews you can write and the more money you can earn. So I'd definitely say if you are able to, write a lot of reviews, it can definitely bring in a good amount of money for you. Okay, guys, so overall, when I look at Capterra, I feel that it can be an interesting way for you to earn online. You are providing value to other people by writing good and honest reviews for them to choose then the right type of software that they need. Another thing also, that I would definitely recommend you do is before you write any review, as I've mentioned earlier in this video as well, study their guidelines well so that you can know exactly what you need to do when you write a review. But you guys know, as I always say in all my videos, please do your own research first before you sign up to any website or app that I mention. Now, guys, with that being said, I do hope that you have found value in this video. Please do consider liking and subscribing for more content like this, and I will see you in the next video.